live together, they work together. That's how a lot of families came up through mom and pop, you know? People forget that. And mom and pop been through a lot, but they stuck together. That's a difference. People forget that.
Yeah. And you know,
All families that even been together, they been through anything, I mean, that's still together, they've been through some things to stay together. People don't realize that. They be thinking, oh, they together and it's all sweet and dandy. No, they've been through some things and they got through some things.
Right.
That's why they together. See, other people can't stay together because they ain't able to go through no things and come through some things. You feel me? So mom and pop was a generation where they went through some things together and they stayed together.
I want to touch on something too.
Touch it, man.
And also too, you got to understand that we got to tap back into it with the elders. You know what I'm saying? We got a little beside ourselves because we felt like we knew how to read and write. And you got to understand, some of them didn't know how to read or write, but they knew how to farm. They didn't know how to read or write, but they knew how to build. They didn't know how to read or write, but they had their own businesses. They didn't know how to read or write, but they owned their own land.
And they did know how to read and write, and they knew the word.
They knew the word.
They had the word within them.
Yeah, and the crazy thing,
lived by the word.
Yeah.
They couldn't read or write, but they lived by that same word.
Yeah. See, they know how to access the spirit. A lot of people know how to read the book, but they don't know how to access that spirit. So they knew how to access that spirit, and it's different.
Tapped in.
A lot of people read the book, but they don't know how to access it.
Right.
See, I got to live with my great-grandmother, and I remember sleeping in between my great-grandmother and great-grandfather. And I remember working on a garden with my great-grandmother and helping build a shed with my great-grandfather. And actually, my great-grandfather is what introduced me to entrepreneurship, because his partner would pick me and him up, and we'd sit on the side of the road and sell watermelon as a kid.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that was my kick of entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? But just having that love around me, you know what I'm saying? And my great grandmother, you know, always praying over me. You know what I'm saying? It helped me get through where I am today. You know what I'm saying? So, and I always honor her. You know what I'm saying? I always speak highly of her. I always uplift her name or my great grandfather's name, because if God was in the human flesh, then I know that's who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just how they move.
Pure example.
How they move. You know what I'm saying? How they got a lot of respect from